What's up, Howard County Observer? Welcome in. There's not a whole lot going on here right now, or just yet, but there could be. What's up, Josh? Huntington Township Watch. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well as well. It's a fine day here in Durango. Pretty sunny. Just partly cloudy. This is the ICE field office here in Durango. I got word of a protest that was going to happen here, and so far I see just one protester and possibly one medic. They appear pretty apprehensive. I wouldn't be apprehensive to protest if I was being lawful. I'm not here to protest. I'm just here to record. But in the past, there have been some protests here at this facility. I'm on Shepherd Drive right now. I think the address is 35 or something. Basically, this gated facility here is the ICE field office. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on in there, but you never know. I mean, they could be inside. So I'm here to record public officials in the course of their duty, as well as any type of First Amendment activities. Got a bunch of masked people showing up, dressed in black. Yeah, the previous protests here, they have turned violent, but mainly because the ICE agents didn't want their gate to be obstructed, so they forcefully removed people that blocked the gate there, and that was a pretty violent process because they pepper sprayed them and yanked them. You know, they sprayed their faces, they sprayed their crotches with pepper spray. The ICE agents sprayed the protesters that were sitting there. You know, the protesters locked their arms and stuff, and so I would say, you know, if I was protesting, I would probably not advocate for obstructing a driveway. I would discourage people from blocking the driveway, or anybody's driveway, really, regardless of whose it is. Just keep your First Amendment activities on the road or on the easement, on on the right of way, on the sidewalk. Keep it to traditional public forums, and it should be, things should turn out better for you. I'm going to show you the city of Durango's flock camera. They've got this mobile trailer here. So we're going to do a thorough look at this flock trailer here and their flock camera. We're going to show you what a flock camera is. So right there, that's a flock camera. So this thing right here, that's a flock camera. And the city of Durango claims that it's only for reading license plates. But we don't really know. I mean, how do I know? How am I supposed to trust that? And then up on top of this telescopic pole, they've got some other cameras that take video. They're most likely recording video. This one is owned by Durango Police Department. Durango Police owns the data, but you never know what they do with the data. Here's their solar panel that powers the whole thing. So this thing gets moved around periodically around the city. The last place it was located, I believe, was over by the Animas River Trail next to the pickleball courts. It's also got a blue light that flashes at the top. And I believe you see similar iterations of this at grocery stores around the country now, where they have some like mobile video trailer where they, record video from of the premises and, flash their blue light to try to scare certain people away. What's up, Rami? So, if you see these flock cameras in your neighborhood, they're most likely going to be mounted on a pole facing towards traffic. They're most likely going to be like next to a street. And the fact that the flock camera is next to the ice facility, to me, means that the city is anticipating some sort of criminal behavior going on in the neighborhood. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I was just looking at it, but yeah, you never know what the city's gonna say about a citizen walking up to a flock camera to record it. You never know. But I do have a recording of myself checking out the camera, so My intent is to show people what the camera is and does, even though it's somewhat mysterious what it does. I mean, we only know so much about what the flock camera does since we don't have possession of it and have the ability to use it ourselves. Not sure how long I'm going to stay, but probably for about an hour. So I believe that there are some flock cameras that you can request video from or photographs from, but they're probably going to charge you quite a bit of money to research the location of that record and then make a copy of it somehow. I'm just standing on the right-of-way of Shepherd Drive next to the ICE field office here in Durango. There's some people that are starting up a protest here, and just wanted to record that. Wanted to record people exercising their rights here. Check out this Type 1 engine. Here's one of Durango's finest Type 1 engines. All right, have a good day, Huntington Township Watch. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't heard of flock safety, it's probably going to be coming to a town near you in the very near future, if it's not already in your city. I saw one of Howie's videos where it looked like he was able to obtain data that they had collected on his particular license plate throughout the city. I don't know which Front Range city that was. Maybe North Glen. Not totally sure. But yeah, I believe the flock data is hard data to get without paying money for it, especially here in Durango. So I'm not really sure like what types of data you can get from flock. I think you can get data about your own vehicle or your own self, but I'm skeptical that they would give data from of other people's vehicles. I'm not totally sure about that though. There's a lot of debate and concern about the flock safety cameras in our community. People having like weekly, or well, I don't know, maybe monthly or so meetings about what they want to, how they want to challenge the flock surveillance system. A lot of people seem to focus their attention on how that flock data could be used by ICE, but really I think people should be concerned about how the flock data could be used against anyone that's not breaking the law, or how it could be used to retaliate against people. What's up, Cat 73? Hello. So I haven't seen any ICE agents since I've been in the neighborhood, but you never know where they are. They could be in there. They could be in the building. But currently the audience of the protesters is the people driving by. Yep, this ICE facility looks pretty dead, actually. What's up, Andy, man? Welcome in. One time I did request a photograph that was taken by a flock camera on a FedEx vehicle, and they were willing to offer me some screenshot of a license plate that was taken, or maybe just a copy of an image of a license plate that was taken. So to me, it sounds like they're claiming that their cameras only take images of license plates. I'm not really sure what all the details are about the FedEx trucks having flock safety cameras on them. I haven't seen evidence of that in writing yet in any of their contracts with the city. I got a copy of the flock safety contract with the city of Durango, and it's posted in my community post section. If anybody wants to read any of those documents. And then there's a website called DFlock that has the locations of a lot of flock safety cameras throughout the nation. They'll show you on a map where they're located. I don't know. Who is... Be more specific with your question, Andy. Right? Yeah, that's what I was told as well. Howard County Observer. His comment says, they seem to document bumper stickers, damage to vehicles, and anything that helps identify a vehicle and its owner. So yes, that's what I've heard as well. Yeah, this is a ICE field office. I don't know much about ICE, what they're doing locally. You know, I mean, I haven't seen them out in the community, or if I did see them, I didn't know who they were. The only pictures I've seen of ICE in Durango were taken at this gate here when protesters were trying to block it, or when they were trying to block people from coming out. So I know ICE is around, and I've heard of them snatching up people and putting them in the dungeon of this facility here. I've also heard that they basically sent them away out of the country. But I mean, I don't have any real documentation of any of that, right? It's just hearsay and like little tidbits that I've read in other articles. ICE, I believe, is pretty secretive with their operations. I'm reading that if they want to arrest somebody in the community, that they don't need a warrant from a judge. They just need some administrative warrant, which is basically just a written request of the agency or demand that their officers can arrest somebody. I don't know. I mean, even that, I don't know. I mean, if that's true or not, I just don't have access. I haven't seen the original sources to like really confirm what's true, what's not. A lot of the immigration chatter that I hear in my community, to me, it's really speculative. It's really hard to confirm what's truthful and what's not. Okay. You're watching Press for Transparency, Durango's premier cop watching channel. Today is January 22nd. The time is 12:41 p.m. I'm here at a public right-of-way next to the ICE field office in Durango, Colorado. A crowd is gathering to protest ICE. All right, have a good day, Howard County Observer. Gino. Handyman's bringing up Gino. Gino, I think, lives at a Sparrow. Is Gino okay? I've never heard that name before, Andy, man. What's going on? So I believe we do have some snow in the forecast for tomorrow and Saturday. Finally. I'm on Shepherd Drive. I think it's 35 Shepherd Drive. At the corner of Shepherd and Turner. Place looks abandoned. Can I see your signs? Can I see your sign? No. My name's Adam. My name's Adam. It's my YouTube channel. It's called Press for. I've never referred to myself that way. No. Oh yeah, we're live streaming. It's Press for Transparency. Yeah. Okay. How can I help? Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I looked it up last night actually. You can look it up on La Plata Maps. Yeah. It's a private property that's leased by ICE. So I didn't try to look it up. Hey, my name's Adam.
Bonnie.
Bonnie, nice to meet you.
So what other kinds of things are you filming?
Uh-huh.
You don't need to keep filming me.
All right. I don't know. I'm Durango's premier cop watch channel.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar.
I just like to record public officials in the course of their duties and.
What's your background?
Journalism.
Okay.
Building trades, wildland firefighting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this place looks pretty.
Are you being sponsored?
No.
No.
No, I'm not paid by anybody.
Okay.
Just I've been wanting to record what ICE has been doing, but it's obviously pretty hard because they're so secretive and they don't get out in Durango much. So this facility right here looks pretty dead today, right now. I mean, maybe there's some people in there, but still looks pretty dead. I mean, usually you'd think that you'd see at least somebody like come out of the building if they were working here or approach one of the windows or something.
Hold up in there.
But have you ever looked on La Plata Maps to determine who owns property?
And the assessor's office records.
Yeah, it's basically the same.
And so, and then I track something down. I'm trying to call who I think might be the owner. So it's really interesting. My paranoid mind goes to
Have you tried?
direct cell phones.
Yeah, if I wanted to know who owned it or how to get in touch with them, I
Well,
would
it's
get
in a
that.
trust, but it's an attorney, and from what I found out, and I don't know if it's accurate, so I don't want to say something about somebody that I don't know the facts.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in a family trust, and it's one of the names listed that I was able to find a phone number for,
Uh-huh.
and was able to match addresses with. That's as far as I got.
Uh-huh.
So, and I know, commercial space, we have tons of commercial space for lease right now. Because after COVID, businesses figured out, they don't need to be spending all this money on all this commercial space. Everybody can work from home.
Right. There, yeah, I've noticed there is a lot available.
Yeah, and so, if, the people in the trust are probably getting paid a significant amount,
Mm-hmm.
especially from the federal government. Everybody wants a federal government contract.
Right.
Those used to be the best things you could get until a year ago. So, yeah. So how often do you come out here? We're meeting once a week. I don't know. I don't know the day until right before.
Well, I've never
This is your first time out here?
done any video recording over here before. But if I'd known about people gathering and meet, exercising their rights, I'd probably show up.
Okay.
It's just hard to find out ahead of time.
Okay.
I'm really just wanting to be independent, you know what I mean? I want to just record what's going on with these public officials, what they're doing, and not be tied to any particular ideology or partisan interest. So
Okay. So you're not trying to infiltrate, right?
I don't know what that means, but
So ICE agents pretending to be people concerned about the government and filming everybody. So that's another tactic. They
no, but even if I was, I don't think agents have to tell you. I mean, agents, officers, they can all lie to you, and they will, and they do. So it's Randy Black.
Well, I don't have a pen or anything. I don't know how to get your information. Do you have something?
I got a card here.
Oh, great.
So I got a website and a YouTube channel, and
Awesome.
I enjoy recording the government, and I think we should point more cameras at the government, and they should be pointing less cameras at us. So,
I can go for that. Yeah, well, thank you.
hey, you're welcome. What's your name again?
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Bonnie.
Yeah, I will, I can email you here, right? So I
If
can
you
let
want.
you know when the next one is, and other things that are going on, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
There's all, as with everything American, there's all these little pockets of people doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Were you at the walkout on Tuesday at noon down on Main Street in Camino del Rio?
I didn't hear about it. What was that all about?
Oh, so you might want to sign up for Indivisible because you get informed about what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it was a Indivisible. There's MoveOn.org. There's Women's March. They all put this. It was like the next No Kings, but on a much smaller version. It was a brown bag walkout, so everybody in the country that's protesting walked out of, if they were able to, walked out of their jobs
Uh huh.
and everything and protested for an hour. So there were about 300 of us there. So is that something that you would be interested in?
What are they walking out for?
Because we're protesting.
Just what specific thing? Is it a specific cause?
Well, the Friday night that we marched downtown, that was right after Renee Good was killed.
Oh, right.
But what is there not to protest? I can't think of anything. So people are there for their own individual reasons, mostly to save democracy and just try to wake other people up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's asleep, and I used to be asleep, so I get that. I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking this morning when I saw a picture of the 6-year-old girl that got detained yesterday in Minneapolis with her dad.
Okay, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, and they took her to her house and tried to get her mother to come out so they could detain her too. And her mother had to make the decision, right? Whether to stay in her house and keep safe or go with her daughter and probably get separated anyway. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
So this is the kind of position people are being put in.
Yeah.
They have in the Whipple building in Minnesota, they have a section for U.S. citizens. Yeah.
In which building?
The Whipple building, the ICE building, the federal building in Minneapolis.
Uh-huh.
They have a separate section for U.S. citizens. They know they're picking up U.S. citizens, and they put them in a separate detention area.
Uh-huh.
And they get out in, 12, 24 hours, something like that.
Uh-huh. Have you ever heard of any local Durango people being arrested by ICE?
Yes. Oh, yes. I know of three people. That's all I know of. 3 people.
Uh-huh.
One was a janitor at a school that is a client of mine.
Uh-huh.
Another one was picked up in Aztec. It was the first one. His window was smashed in by a woman ICE agent. No less.
Have you ever seen ICE agents in Durango?
I have not.
Uh-huh.
I have not. I wasn't here in October.
Uh-huh.
More than a dust up.
Uh-huh.
Were you here for that?
I was in town, but I've never seen any ICE agents except for
for the one that made the paper.
No, I just saw pictures and some videos that people recorded.
All linked, sitting on the ground, their arms linked, trying to block.
Uh-huh.
This man who was dropping his kids off at school, and they abducted him and his 2 kids, and I believe his daughter's 12 from Colombia, and took him to Denver, and then took him to Dallas, and this 12-year-old girl in here was subject to, they had a pit toilet or something in the middle of the room, and everybody, all the men, that's what she had to use, 12-year-old female.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened here. And they all went back to Colombia.
Okay.
And they had a case, they did all the right steps, they were not criminals.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was easier to go back to Colombia, which they fled from, and stay in the United States.
They were deported then, right? Or
no, they chose deportation.
Oh, they chose to leave.
I don't know what their other choice was. I imagine prison or something.
Uh-huh.
And they chose to be deported.
Okay.
So,
that's interesting.
yeah.
And when I hear stories about that, it's really hard for me to find the original source or know who I can talk to get the most original source possible. I'm always hearing secondhand info and
Yeah, that's not great. I know for journalists. So, Compañeros, are you familiar with our organization in town?
I've been following them on Facebook.
Go meet with Enrique. Go tell you exactly what's happening
Uh-huh.
in our Hispanic community firsthand.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Help us get the word out. You know, we don't have a TV station here.
Uh-huh.
Or anything, you know. So, can I trust you?
I mean, what do you want to trust me with?
People's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
In my
so
life, I don't care. I mean, I have people that love me that it would be a bummer. But if they're going to kill a 70-year-old white woman because I'm trying to fight for my country, you know, I haven't had it in decades.
well, I
Maybe
saw
it wakes somebody up, you know, what's happening. Because
Uh-huh.
we no longer have a democracy.
Right.
We're living under fascism right now. This is what it looks like, and it's going to get worse.
Right. Well, I see the police force as this in a similar ways to how you see ICE.
A lot of people do.
So it's to me it's not just limited to this one entity here. It's a more widespread problem that we have with law enforcement and not
Yeah.
honoring their oath.
Here
Or
in Durango?
I mean in general.
Yeah. So I like to stay, you know, as focused as possible because I'm really powerless over everything. But I know some cops that are good people,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, and so when somebody was embroidering something at a gathering I was at somebody's house a few weeks back, and it was like ACAB, right? You know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know what that meant. And she told me, I said, I'm not familiar. And I was like, wow, I think we're in trouble when we generalize.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the federal government is doing. They're saying everybody with brown skin is a problem,
Mm-hmm.
or a different
Yeah.
nationality is a problem. And if we say all cops are bastards, we're no different. We're no different than that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be like
Do you see the do you see the ICE the same way? Just a few
that.
bad
Well, I don't know
apples?
that much about ICE pre Trump. I don't know that much about them. I wasn't paying attention. I was asleep, just like people are still.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. The people I see on camera now shooting people through the head, I'm not in their camp, should I say. So there's always so much more, as you know, as a journalist, to the story
Uh-huh.
before I make a judgment. I want them to leave. I don't want them to get any more funding. They're out of control.
Uh-huh.
But what do we expect? We have a maniac for president. We have maniacs that support him. So what do we expect? Chaos. You know.
Well, you don't have to go too far back in history or look too far on the internet to find police doing similarly atrocious things to our citizenry in the past or currently,
Well,
and so I can't just like single out these people because of like them being controlled by
but they are.
our administration
You have
or
to start somewhere, right?
mm-hmm.
How do you eat an elephant? Right? One bite at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And if we try to fight all of the police force in the country and all of ICE, you know, I don't think we'll be successful. I
Uh-huh.
think that's impossible.
I just think they should honor their oaths and stop
Sure. I'd like
gaslighting and lying
his
and
oath. I'd like all the people working in the White House to honor their oaths.
uh-huh.
You know, I used to be a public servant. I took an oath. I honored it. You know, it's what decent people do, but we're not dealing with decent people.
Uh-huh.
So, it's like expecting, you know, um, penguins to fly. They can't. They won't. They're not ever going to fly. These people are indecent, immoral,
Right. When the other,
wounded, very wounded people.
right.
Are you still recording?
I'm recording this building here. Yeah.
Are you audio? Are you doing audio?
Yep. Yep. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, and I thought we would see somebody working here today.
I was here last week and nothing happened. Which
Okay.
I don't know what they're supposed to do. I mean, we're clearly not a threat.
Uh-huh.
And we're just exercising our rights while we still can.
Right. You should.
So should you. But you are.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about publishing anything in the Herald?
I have published things in the Herald. Yeah, I've worked as an intern and a freelancer for the Herald before, but they have too much control over my story ideas, which is unacceptable to me, and they're also funded heavily by the city of Durango and our tax dollars, so that's not appealing at all. I want to have more independence from public officials. And so now I have my own platform and can write about whatever I want and publish mostly what I want on video. I mean...
Well, get connected with the leaders of the community. You don't have to join, but just start showing up at assemblies. I think is it tonight? So the League of Women Voters in Montezuma County is very active. And they have things going on in Mancos, educational things. There's a lot of education going on. Which is, I'm taking not too bad as I can. There's a lot going on in our little town. There's a lot of really smart, caring people. We're trying to keep our quality of life. It's not perfect.
Do you have any homeless friends in town?
I don't have any homeless friends, no.
No. Or do you know about the homeless community?
Oh, I do. Yeah. I support them when I can. When they're outside of stores, I don't give them money, but
Yeah.
I ask them what they need in the store, and I go buy them what they ask for.
Right.
One guy asked for cream rinse and shampoo. It was so sweet.
Yeah.
He had a really great head of hair. Young kid. So yeah, that's a huge issue. We could all be spending our time and energy on if we didn't have to fight ICE. There's so many things we could be doing if we took all this money and all this energy nationwide. Imagine what we could do. It would be phenomenal. It would be phenomenal. But it wouldn't be publicly traded on Wall Street, so it doesn't have any value.
Is there any regular meetup here?
Yeah,
at this
some
facility?
Invisible meets regularly.
Right here, though.
Oh, right here? I'm not sure that the group who is putting this together, I've signed up for so many things that I'm losing track of who's doing what. So I get a notification and I show up, and I don't know what else is going on in a particular group of people.
Yep. I'm not much of a partisan person, so I really just want to record my government.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. Well, you could ask the city why they have a flock thing pointing at the ICE building.
Yeah, I noticed that. I got some video of it, and they're expecting something to happen here, obviously.
He said it's for people in the know over there. Said they said it was for our protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Right. Well, that's the other thing, is that I've been like trying to keep track of the flock cameras around town, and like I don't really agree with the police surveillance state here, and so
you read 1984, I take it.
it's been a while. But
Yeah, I know. Me
yeah.
too. I was required reading for me in junior high. So yeah, we just had a flock online meeting, educational meeting last night. It was my second one, so I'm dipping my toe in to several areas and seeing where I can be most effective with the limited bandwidth I have. I'm a good 50-yard dasher. I'm a horrible marathon runner. So, it's been a hell of a year, and I've had to tone way down because this is a long-term deal.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, don't burn yourself out.
exactly.
Stay out of trouble. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here.
Okay, Adam. Great talking with you.
Likewise, is it Melanie?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, sorry.
Close. Did you see what I did with my phone? Yes, here it is. Thank you. See, I have very little stuff to keep track of, and I'm having trouble. So I will email you the
Feel free, if you like.
gatherings that I know about,
All right.
and you can make a decision, make your own decision.
All right, thanks, Bonnie. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, y'all have been watching Press for Transparency. Thank you for joining.